The Communication Services Select Sector SPDR Fund, also known as the XLC ETF, is a fund that tracks the performance of companies in the communication services sector of the S&P 500 index. This sector includes companies that provide various forms of communication, such as internet, mobile, and telecom services. The XLC ETF was launched in December 1998, making it one of the oldest and most established ETFs in the market. It is managed by State Street Global Advisors, a leading asset management firm with a long track record of managing successful ETFs. One of the main advantages of investing in the XLC ETF is its diversification. The fund holds a basket of over 50 different stocks, which helps to spread out risk and minimize the impact of any one company's performance on the overall fund. This diversification can be especially important for investors who are looking to reduce the volatility of their portfolio. Another advantage of the XLC ETF is its low expense ratio. At just 0.13%, the XLC ETF has one of the lowest expense ratios of any communication services sector ETF on the market. This means that investors can keep more of their returns, rather than having to pay high fees to the fund manager. The performance of the XLC ETF has been strong over the long term, with an average annual return of 9.5% over the past decade. This performance is in line with the overall communication services sector, which has been a top performer in recent years due to the growing demand for internet, mobile, and telecom services. Despite its strong performance, it's important for investors to keep in mind that the XLC ETF is not without risk. As with any investment, the value of the fund can fluctuate and there is the potential for losses. It's important for investors to carefully consider their investment objectives and risk tolerance before deciding whether the XLC ETF is right for them. Overall, the Communication Services Select Sector SPDR Fund ETF, XLC, is a well-diversified and low-cost option for investors looking to gain exposure to the communication services sector. With its strong track record and growing demand for its underlying companies, the XLC ETF can be a valuable addition to any portfolio.